Did you know that we have over 29 million telecom subscribers who risk disqualification at the end of 19th of January 2021? Welcome to another interesting episode of Daily Drip. This is a program where we discuss issues and events that help speed your productivity. My name is Shamsudeen. Now let's look at the issue. At the beginning of last year, February 2020 to be precise, the Ministry of the NIMC, that is in the National Identity Management Agency, the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, came out to give a notice to all Nigerians across board to make sure that they register with the commission to get what we call the National Identification Number, NIN. Now, as of that time, we have about 43 million Nigerians only who are registered with the NIMC. So and we have a country with over 200 million population. So what do we make of these figures? Now, let's go into the constitutional backing of this NIN. Now, the law that established the National Identity Management Commission states that as at the time that any Nigerian attains the age of 18, he has 60 days to register with the commission. Or as at of the time a child is being born, he has 60 days, the parent has 60 days to register that child with the commission. But how many Nigerians are actually aware of this particular section of this law? A whole lot. So that's the more reason why the ministry came out with an enforcement to make sure that all Nigerians are registered in as much as you register with the commission. So now the best way to go about this is, as of December 2020, the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy came out to give an ultimatum to all Nigerians that the February or the earlier directive they give at February 2020 still stands, and at the end of December 2020, that if no Nigerian have been able to register, they will not be able to have access to their SIM cards. So what that directive is talking about is you must have your NIN and register, link it up with your SIM card. And this is a way to actually forestall insecurity and be able to identify every user of a digital device with the National Identification Number, NIN. Now, the issue of identity has actually been a very great concern for Nigerians all over the years. We've had years of people clamoring for national identity across board. But as of December 30th, the federal government came out to say, yes, they've discovered that these things are not visible, but then the best way to go about it is to give an extension. So they gave an extension of January 19th for Nigerians who have already have their NIN but are yet to link, to make sure that they link within that period. While Nigerians who don't have their national identification number, they were given up until February 9th. 2021 to make sure that they get their NIN and also link it with their SIM cards. Now, a lot of people have also argued that they have more than one SIM card. So the commission has actually came out to tell us that we can link a single national identification number with more than 7 SIM cards. So what that gives us is you as a person in Nigeria, you might have up to 7 or 6 or 5 SIM cards. So you can register up to 7 SIM cards with the national identification, your single national identification number. Now let's look at the issues and that surrounds the ultimatum. Now, we've had different issues that surrounds the ultimatum which was given by the federal government. Now, one of such issues is the lack of compliance with the COVID-19 protocol. If you go to the centers where these registrations are going on, you will discover that people are mixing with one another and there is no little or no concerns for the COVID-19 protocol. Another issue here is the issue of extortion. So when you have many people clustering in a particular place, those who have little access are to extort unsuspected Nigerians to get money from them so they can get to have their national education number. Another one is you have to also come very early. So Nigerians had to defy their birds, coming very early as early as 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to the registration point, so that they can put down their names and have access to registration. Another one is there are lots of bureaucracy in you getting your name. One of such is you have to first of all come on it, because the commission says it's on a first come first serve basis. So you have to come very early, get booked, then come another time, get registered, then come again for you to have finally get your name. So the whole bureaucracy is actually frustrating for a whole lot of Nigerians. Now, let's look at the figures. As the Association of Telecom Owners of Nigeria came out to tell us that within the last 1 month, only 2 million people registered. So which tells us that we have a whole lot of Nigerians who are still not registered. And from all indications, the February 9th ultimatum seems not to be visible. So what's the way out? Now, a lot of Nigerians and analysts have actually argued that we have a success story we can actually tap from. And that is the issue of the CAC registration. Before now, Nigerians had to cluster the corporate affairs commissions, both the headquarters and the state offices, to get their businesses registered. But now, Nigerians can sit at the confines of their home to get registered. How easy is that? Just through a link and a digital platform. So the argument is that if the National Identity Management Commission can create a link for Nigerians to sit down at the confines of their home, fill up their details, and submit, then all they need to, the interaction they needed to have with the commission is they coming to get their paper, that is a paper that contains their national identification number. That's their NIN. That if this method is being adopted, then all these issues of clustering and time wasting will actually be a thing of the past. And the idea is, if we are thinking digital, let's act digital. We hope you got value from this video, and we'll urge you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at iMedia TV and follow us on all our social media handles at iMedia TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Many thanks for watching. My name still remains Shamsudeen Abdurazak.
In the 21st century, you are not limited by your geographic location. With an effective use of media and the internet, you can speak to billions of potential customers at a go. Invest in advert and broadcast to generate brand loyalty and company traffic. iMedia Communications is here to help you produce and broadcast promotional videos for your businesses fashioned just for you. We offer services and video production to clients from startups to businesses, NGOs, and government agencies with a focus on advertising, marketing, and documenting. Contact us today to keep your business at the top of your customers' mind, attract new people, and keep them up to date on your products and services. We are at the forefront of event coverage and live stream of your special occasions. When you think of video production and live stream, think iMedia. Contact us at www.imedianigeria.net or info@imedianigeria.net or dial 0810-450-8155 or 0816-681-5377. At iMedia Communications, we don't give excuses. We simply get the job done.